You're watching DD India NewsHour. I'm Amritpal Singh. In South Korea's National Assembly, 200 votes are required to impeach President Yoon Suk Yeol. The Assembly has a total of 300 seats, with the opposition bloc holding 192 seats and the ruling People Power Party controlling 108. For the impeachment motion to pass, all opposition members must vote in favor, along with at least 8 additional votes from the ruling party. If approved, the president will be suspended, triggering a constitutional court hearing that must deliver a ruling within 180 days. If 6 out of the 9 judges support impeachment, the president will be removed from office, prompting a new election within 60 days. The situation intensifies as both sides prepare for this crucial vote. Okay, going back to our story on South Korea to discuss the developments, I'm joined by Ambassador S.R. Tayal. He's a former senior diplomat. He's joining me from Delhi. Okay. Good evening, Ambassador Tayal. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. So thank you for joining us on the show, taking our time for us. President Yeol, in a U-turn, now says that he's not going to step down, he's going to brazen it out. He said, what I did to protect my country. He called it a parliamentary dictatorship. Over the weekend, he was saying it was a misjudgment, an act of desperation. I apologize for it. Why the change in strategy?
Today morning, Thursday morning, again, he addressed the nation. This was his 4th address. And he defended his action, and he said it was an act of governance. It was not treason or anything of that kind. What seems to have happened is that his party has about 108 members, People's Party.
People's Power Party, yeah.
Yeah, and there was a floor test, and President Yoon's supporter has become the leader of the party in the National Assembly. Whereas the national leader of the entire party, People's Power Party, is opposed to President Yoon.
Okay.
Now, if a party whip is issued and is followed by all the National Assembly members of the People's Power Party, then the impeachment motion will again be defeated, as it was defeated last Saturday.
Right.
Some members of the People's Power Party have said that this time they will vote as per their conscience and not follow the party way. So it is very open question that whether 8 members of the People's Power Party will break ranks and join the opposition to pass this motion of impeachment. It is likely to be passed, but we have to wait till Saturday. And if it is not passed, then President Yoon is safe because he cannot be impeached. He refuses to resign.
Okay, so I got that. So the opposition needs 8 votes of the ruling party MPs or members of parliament to go past the motion to get him impeached. But you're saying that if a whip is issued, can the ruling party MPs defy the whip?
Yes, it is possible.
Okay.
They can defy the whip, and
their vote will be counted. They'll not be disqualified. Their vote wouldn't be disqualified.
It will not be disqualified because the speaker is of the opposition party. Because the opposition party has the majority. So the disqualification, if at all, it will be done by the speaker, and the speaker is opposed to President Yoon.
Okay. What happens if President Yoon is, the parliament impeaches him? What happens then?
Then he will be relieved from office, and the Prime Minister will become the interim president and interim chief executive officer. And as you said, there is a constitution bench of the Supreme Court, which has 9 judges. They have 6 months to hear the case, and then within 6 months they are to give an order which should be approved by at least two-third majority. That means at least 6 judges of the 9 judge constitution bench should approve impeachment.
Exactly. So,
Otherwise,
Ambassador
impeachment.
Tal, those 9 judges of the constitutional bench would be appointees of President Yoon. So, getting 6 of them to decide against President Yoon, how big a possibility is that, or what is the possibility of that?
To my understanding, they are not appointees of President Yoon because, like Supreme Court judges and Constitution Bench judges, they have certain tenure and they may be having a tenure which predates President Yoon's appointment as president, which happened in 2022. Perhaps they would not be. A few of them might be, but not all of them.
Okay, so there a possibility exists. Why is he Why is he brazening it out? Why isn't he cutting a deal with his own party, because they've offered him that you resign, you put in your papers, and we'll see to it that criminal charges against you or your wife are not brought in. What gives him that gung-ho to go and brazen it out? Does he really believe he'll survive it?
In fact, the criminal charges are going on parallelly. Police has raided his office. There is a travel ban on a president of a country, unheard of. Their special councils have been appointed by the parliament by the National Assembly to investigate all kinds of charges against him. So how will he weather all these attacks which are coming from different quarters? The president may be arrested. I don't think president there has some kind of immunity that for any action in office he is immune, as it is in United States. So it is very difficult to understand that what exactly is he trying to do. 75% of the people of South Korea want him out, whether he should resign or impeach, but they don't want him as their president. And he's trying to brazen it out, but he can continue as president in case he is not impeached, in case he refuses to resign. And then if the police tries to arrest him, then what kind of constitutional crisis will it be? If the police makes a case of treason and that is tried in a court by prosecutors, the process is also underway, and a court convicts him of treason, then of course he will have to leave office. So there are several ways in which he can leave office, but as of now he has decided to brazen it out. And Saturday, if he is not impeached by the National Assembly, then there will be a long delay in his leaving office, and the governance in South Korea will be practically paralyzed.
No, but the governance is anyway paralyzed, because his parliament, which is now ruled by the most of the members are the opposition, they veto his whatever decisions he takes. So he's anyway in a limbo. Now added to that is this whole political crisis, and people are out on the roads. They want him out. To you, what is the sense that you get? How long will this play out? Because the opposition is not backing down either. They're saying, well, if we lose it this time around, we'll bring it up next Saturday.
Yes, it will continue like that. Then also the prosecutors can speed up their findings and go to court and try to get him sentenced on treason and other charges. And the judicial system in Korea is very fast. They can take decisions very, very quickly. So that would be another route for him to be compelled to leave office. So one course is in the National Assembly by repeated impeachment motions, and other course is by the police and by the prosecutors to sentence him, get a sentence from court on the charges of treason.
Okay. Ambassador S.R. Tayal, we'll leave it there. We'll watch the unfolding situation there very closely. But many thanks for joining us and putting it in context this evening. Thank you.
Thank you.